The Bloody Sickle. I usually pass on this, but maybe with the gem box, this is interesting. This has potential. All right, now that I can upgrade the sickle, the side quest begins. I get an infinitely stacking bonus for how many last hits I get with the dash attack. And it's on a cooldown, so I have to manage the cooldown and last hit as many enemies as I can. And I'm going to try to last hit every enemy from now on, only killing with the Bloody Sickle. All right, 99. $102. It's happening. It's happening. $106. I am so close to one-shotting these small enemies, which will speed up these rooms so much. I don't want to miss any last hits, so I'm going to continue weakening them just a tad before I go for the dash attack. This room is perfect. Weak enemies, and there are a ton of them. And if I wasn't in Trial 8, I could let that Spider Queen in the corner just endlessly spawn the spiders, and then you could actually infinitely farm. I don't have the time, so I am going to kill the Spider Queen, but hypothetically, if you are in a lower difficulty and you have no timer, you could get the infinite stacking in this room. Okay, another spider room. Perfect. Let's let the spider spawn in a bunch of small spiders and get some stacks. All right. Despite how much damage I do to the small enemies, the bosses are still going to take many hits. I'm just looking at the sickle cooldown on the right-hand side and making sure that I have the sickle ready when I do the dash attack. That is chunky damage. Ooh, nice. All right. I think I even one-shot. Yep. Even without a crit. Amazing. Do I get the lava monster? Yep. I think that was an Echo Conch proc. But I'm very close to even one-shotting the elites. All right, boss time. The sickle is definitely online at this point. So I am curious to see how much damage I'm doing with the dash. Ooh, that is chunky. That is a chunky hit. Now, if I can just get a conch... Oof, like that. One more of those, please. Ooh, thank you. Very nice. All right. All farmed up. Let's see. No, no. Ooh. This is going to be crazy. Stealth does work with the dash attack. So I want to go into stealth and then do a dash attack. Oh! I did not expect that. 12,000 damage. All right, stealth. Oh, I left stealth right before. 19,000? I did not expect that. That is wild. 18,000? All right, your time has come. Get over here. Oh! 23,000. That is wild. Oh, that was 100 to 0. That was a 100 to 0 one-shot of the boss with the conch. Well, it's just a formality at this point, but let's see how big of a number I can get. I just need to get stealth. 5,700 on a normal crit. That's pretty good. All right, I have stealth. 33,000. 33,000. That is the highest single attack damage I have ever seen. That is insane. 20,000 with a conch, so 40,000 between the two hits. Okay, I was wrong. The sickle is crazy. If you get it early, farm that thing up, that is wild. I have never been so wrong. What? Oh my goodness. 33,000 in a single attack. Wow.